Hey everyone! I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. For November's Minute on the Market, I'm going to discuss escalation clauses. With the limited inventory of homes, low interest rates, and a generally competitive housing market, the idea of an escalation clause has been appealing to many home buyers. There are many people who are still confused by this idea and not sure on the proper way to use it, so I'm going to dive into it with you all now. I personally am a big fan of escalation clauses and have had clients that have used them in this current market. An escalation clause is something you can include in your offer if you're attempting to buy a home. This clause is one way to win a home when there's a bidding war or a multiple offer situation, which is extremely common for home buyers today. An escalation clause is something you might include in your offer that guarantees you'll increase your agreed upon price if there's a specific factor determined. In real estate offers, an escalation clause will state that if another offer is made on the property, your bid will automatically go up by a certain amount so that your offer will remain the highest. An escalation clause can state that initially as a buyer, you're willing to pay a particular price. Then you'll go up to a predetermined limit if competing offers are received. You might add this clause if you're pretty sure a property will receive multiple offers, which your real estate agent should be able to offer you guidance on. With that being said, even if you have an escalation clause, there's no guarantee you will be the successful bidder. If you find the perfect home for you and you make an offer of $300,000, but you suspect that the house will receive at least one other offer, you could put in the escalation clause, theoretically. You might, as an example, say that if you're outbid, you'll go up $5,000 over any of the offers, but that your highest bid will be capped at $315,000. The ceiling is an integral part of this so that you don't spend more than you can afford. Also, if someone puts in an offer that's above your ceiling, you're outbid. For an escalation clause to go into effect, the seller must prove the competing offer. Sellers can't use your escalation clause to get you to pay more for the home. Escalation clauses can be helpful when you're in a competitive market, but a downside to consider is that you have to lay it all out on the line from the start. You're telling a seller right away how much you're willing to pay for the house. In most cases, this isn't really a negative because oftentimes you're submitting your best and final offer anyway. Additionally, not all sellers prioritize the highest price when accepting an offer. If you're thinking about making yourself a more competitive buyer with an escalation clause, you need to be realistic. Base your price ceiling on your financial situation and your pre-approval letter. You also have to remind yourself that you can still be outbid. Don't use an escalation clause on every house. Use it strategically and when you're genuinely in love with a home. I know there can be some confusion surrounding this topic, so I hope this helped clear some of that up for you all. If you have any additional questions or would like to discuss escalation clauses further, I am always here and available for you. That's November's Minute on the Market. Thanks for listening. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and be well. Bye now.